Are we ready? And are we ready, gentlemen? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and turn.
A big show for a big day. The opening of the Maritime Experiential Museum in Singapore, a permanent home for the Jewel of Muscat. The museum in the heart of Sentosa Resorts World is a stunning building in the shape of a ship's hull. A high-tech berth for this most traditional of ships, a faithful reconstruction of a 9th century trading dhow built using traditional techniques. On a beach near Muscat, every plank was sewn together with coconut fibre rope. From laying the first planks to hauling the ship into the sea to launch her took a year of hard work by an international team. The man in charge of that feat of maritime engineering was on hand to see Jewel unveiled in her new home.
Really very pleased with the way it looks. It's set up nicely. It brings back a lot of memories of the struggles of building it and the sailing. And so I'm thrilled to see it again, really. It's great. It's really good. Because this is a ship that actually did it. It's not a replica. It's not just a mock-up of a ship. This is the one that really did sail from Oman to Singapore.
Also in Singapore for the opening, Captain Salah Al-Jabri, the Omani who led the brave crew on Jewel's epic voyage from Oman to Singapore.
It's brilliant, and this brings all these Indonesian countries together, and this is a fantastic vision for His Majesty to bring all these for new generations forever to see the history and respect our forefathers, how they've been sailing.
It took 5 months to sail across, with stops in India, Sri Lanka and Malaysia. On the way, she skirted cyclonic storms in the Bay of Bengal and dodged huge container ships in the crowded shipping lanes of the Straits of Malacca. When she reached her destination, the crew's joy and relief were clear as she was formally handed over as a gift from Oman to Singapore. Jewel's sailing days may be over, but she has a new mission now, as the distinguished representatives at the opening, Emeritus Senior Minister Goh Chok Tong from Singapore and His Excellency Said Badr bin Hamad Al Busaidi, Secretary-General of Oman's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, discovered when they toured the museum. Along with a wealth of other exhibits, Jewel helps tell the story of the maritime Silk Route, taking visitors back to the time when trade between the Middle East and Asia began. Jewel shows how those ties have grown stronger, especially between Oman and Singapore.
It is a symbol of the strong ties and friendship between the two countries, and a fitting exhibition in the museum. We hope that not just Singaporeans, but our friends from Oman and from the Middle East will come to see this fascinating dhow that has made the incredible journey from Oman to Singapore.
There are so many opportunities and possibilities, I think, with having the Jewel of Muscat shining here on display in this splendid museum. I think it will really even further bind the two countries together, build better awareness of the enormous potential that exists between the two regions, Southeast Asia and the Gulf, Oman and Singapore in particular, of course. I think really the limits are limitless in terms of trade, cultural exchanges, investments opportunities, questions of tourism and the like. It is interesting to see how significant a project like this of a cultural impact can really bring prosperity to all of us.